My name is Olivia Documentary, and I've been playing the violin for almost 13 years. I started playing with school orchestras when I was in 4th grade. I started at Olivia Elementary, and then my 7th grade year I joined the Hubble Middle School Orchestra. I got to join the before school string program called Silver Strings, which was for more advanced players, and yeah, that was a really good experience. I'm currently involved in 2 ensembles that play consistently, and then one that just has 1 performance a year. So I'm part of the West Suburban Symphony, which plays around the Hinsdale area. I'm part of the Chicagoland Pops Orchestra, which plays out of Aurora, and also Shine, which is a ministry of one-way ministries in Naperville. I would say the biggest difference between high school and college technique is that you play a wider variety of music in a shorter amount of time. So that means that I have to focus on the biggest chunks of music that are causing me the most problems. As soon as I get this music, I have to practice for longer periods of time, but usually in a shorter amount of time, and maybe like once or twice a week. With high school, I would practice like an hour a day. I was involved in high school orchestra, so I was playing every morning. Whereas for college level, you are practicing for maybe 3 or 4 hour rehearsals every week, once a week, but you're also a student, you're also working your job, which means that you just have to pick up a lot of music in a short amount of time. So that usually means a lot of listening to the songs on repeat, just longer, harder practices interspersed throughout the week. I get a little nervous before performances because I've been performing for so long. It's just sort of second nature now. But usually I have like a routine, so I always have my water bottle with me, and I drink a lot of water before the performance. I focus on breathing to just like center everything. When I was preparing for a really difficult audition in high school, I looked up good methods to like calm your nerves, and one thing is to find like a phrase that just like sums up everything that playing music is to you. So before a performance, in my head I always just think every sound you make is beautiful. Bach Double Violin Concerto, and this one would probably be my favorite. It's a really beautiful piece in and of itself. It's for 2 violins, and there's also a piano accompaniment. It's just really soulful. There's kind of some sorrow behind it, but it's also romantic, and I like that one a lot. And I played that actually at my high school graduation, and that one's definitely got a special place in my heart. I played with Shine, the Shine Ensemble, for the first time, and this ensemble you only get 1 rehearsal, and then you perform 2 days later. It's a symphonic orchestra. There's also a small band that plays, and a children's choir, and then there's like a bunch of moving parts to this performance that nobody in the performance gets to see all put together until like game day. So you start and you are just getting like all these bits and pieces of music that you're not really sure how it fits into the whole scheme of things. And then once I performed, the songs went in with different vocal pieces. They were moving. There was a performance by a calligraphy artist who came in and did calligraphy live while we performed, and all of the music that made absolutely no sense while we were practicing with it completely like moved in time with his strokes on the page. Finishing that performance, we started and we were just like, you have no idea where it's gonna fit in, how these parts fit together, the music doesn't really make sense to you, and then as soon as it finished, it was just sort of like the biggest feeling of success. My current view on classical music today would be that it's very important. I think that unlike a lot of different types of music, classical music actually has universal appeal. universal appeal. So if you go throughout any parts of the world, basically you'll find classical music being performed. So I think that classical music is very important to our current culture, and that it's definitely one of the only types of music that will continue, like, as other genres fade out.